Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell by the title, I recently resigned from my position as a customer service representative. So today I really want to share my personal story on how it completely changed my life on making that decision. So I feel like this video is long overdue, to be honest. I know there's like a lot of other people out there struggling to make like that first step towards a better future, just like I was last year. So God spoke to me to make this video for you guys to tell you that you can do this and you're not alone. I'm going to share with you how I took a leap of faith and recently quit my 9 to 5 and started doing my small business full time. Okay, so like where to begin? So let's start off with my life before I resigned. So now I've been always good at customer service, but I know that wasn't my calling. As you all know, I am a mom of 5, and sometimes as a mom, you get so stuck in the routine of what your family needs to where you put your goals and your dreams on the back burner. I've always been a creative person at heart ever since I was little. I love making things, designing things, and bringing ideas to life. But like so many of us, I followed the safe route and I got a 9 to 5 thinking that's just what you do. But let me tell you, that job drained me, honey. Okay. Every morning I woke up dreading the day ahead, the long hours, the lack of passion, the feeling like I was just another number sitting at a desk. I was exhausted. Yes, I worked from home, but I was tied to my desk taking high volume calls all day with 2 children under the age of 2 at my ankles. You hear me? That job took me away from my family and left me to little to no energy for when they got home from school, and it barely provided enough to give us the life we truly deserved. I knew deep down this wasn't it. I couldn't spend my life just surviving. I want to live, I want to spend uh, my young years, traveling and doing things with my family, not just stuck to a desk all day. So last year, on 9/11 to be exact, I registered my business. Now, at that time, I was still working at the financial institution that I shall not name. But on that day, I had a moment of realization, or why am I pouring all of my time into someone else's dream when I could be building my own? So that's when Smith's signature prints was born. I started small. I just experimented, learning and figuring out certain things. I remember the first thing I bought was a Cricut machine. And even at that time, I didn't even have the funds. I used one of those buy now, pay later apps to give me like a jump start. And there's nothing wrong with that. I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I just knew I wanted to create things, but not exactly what yet. So, like most of you, I did my research. I watched videos after videos, tutorial after tutorial. My first project was actually making stickers, which was difficult at first, but coming from a person that hasn't owned a Cricut at all, it came fairly easy after a few attempts. Then I made my first small business vlog that got around 800 views in the first few days, and I felt so proud because people was actually watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. When I kept posting and getting positive feedback, I knew this was something I can do forever. The idea of quitting my job, it was scary, but me and my husband have 5 kids to provide for, bills to pay, and let's be real, security is hard to walk away from. But deep down, I knew I had to at least try. Because if I didn't, I'd always wonder what if. So me and my husband sat down and I told him I really wanted to do this. And with love and support, he agreed to handle the bills while I give this a real chance. And when that moment came, I was scared out of my mind, but I knew if I wanted this life, I had to go all in. So I resigned. And let me tell you, the freedom, the joy, the sense of purpose, it was worth every risk. I won't lie to you, quitting wasn't easy. At this time, I've been working at this place for like 4 years. It took planning, sacrifice, and a whole lot of faith. I started by saving money and cutting unnecessary expenses. Every extra dollar went into my business. I studied everything I could about marketing, sales, branding. I knew I wanted to gain subscribers and sales organically, so I didn't want to pay for and still don't pay for any ads or marketing. Excuse my dogs. Now, let's be honest. Being your own boss is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's hard work. You're responsible for everything from marketing to customer service to finances. There were moments I doubted myself, moments when sales were slow, moments I questioned if I made the right choice. But then I'd remind myself, why did I start this? Because I want freedom. I wanted to be with my family. I wanted to build something of my own. In every single sale, every happy customer, every moment spent doing what I love, it reminded me that I was on the right path. Now, there are weeks where I have one sales or even five sales, but every sale is praised. Some people get real lucky and post a few videos and go viral, but that sometimes happens with consistency of posting every day. I try to post every day or every other day. Posting a reel can really bring people to your website. I notice that when I post, I get more traffic to my website, even if it's 10 or 20 people. Just a tip, don't post to just get a sale. Your sales will come as you grow your audience and your following. If people love your content and can connect with you like on a personal level, the sales will follow, believe me. So, if you're watching this and you're feeling stuck in this job that drains you, wondering if you could turn your passion into something real, let me tell you, you can. But here's what you need to know. Like, as far as tips goes, I would recommend start before you're ready. You don't need everything figured out. Just start. Be prepared to work hard. Building a business takes time and effort and consistency. Have a plan. Please, please, please have a business plan. Save money, learn skills, and create a strategy for leaving your job if you need to. Luckily, I had the support from my husband, so I didn't have to like plan it really. So, support is always key as well. And believe in yourself. If I can do this as a mother of five, coming from a job that made me miserable, you can do it too. And also start recording your journey like I am now. I highly recommend ASMR. So it's something about ASMR videos that people just love. But as a mom of five, it's hard for me to find that quiet place to where you can hear me and hear what I'm exactly doing. So that's why I do like a lot of music voiceovers, but I try, you guys. So right now, Smith's Signature Prints is growing slowly but surely, and I couldn't be more grateful. I'm working on new products, expanding my brand, and reaching more people who love what I create. Now, another tip is like be careful on what kind of audience you attract. Like, I do want to attract people that's doing what I'm doing, but you also want to attract consumers and people to actually purchase your products. And I feel like since my channel is more informative, I'm attracting a lot of people that's doing the same thing I'm doing, which I love commenting. I love to help, but I also do want to attract people to buy my products too, because I'm trying to do this to support as well. So I always, keep that in mind. And if you don't mind, just check out my website. It might be something on there that you may love or like, to send to a family or a friend. And my biggest goal to build true financial freedom for me and my family is like, I want my kids to see that they don't have to settle, that they can follow their dreams, take risks, and create a new life. So if you're on this journey too, let me know in the comments down below. Are you trying to start your business, thinking about quitting your job? I love to hear your story and your thoughts. If this video inspired you, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and turn on the bell notification, because I'll be sharing more about my business journey, tips for starting your own brand, and all of the lessons I've learned along the way. But thank you for being here. Remember, bet on yourself, take the leap, and chase your dreams. I'll see you guys on the next video.